If you want to build confidence, navigate people better, and truly level up in life, you need to understand human nature. Knowing why people act the way they do will not only help you deal with them more effectively, but it will also help you understand yourself. The more self-aware you are, the more in control you feel. And when you can see people's actions from a logical perspective, rather than just an emotional one, you stop taking things personally. One of the best books that breaks all of this down is The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. Today, we're diving into some of the most powerful lessons from the book and how they can apply to your personal growth. This book is banned in prisons, and that alone should tell you something. It's not just about power, it's about strategy, influence, and understanding the game people play. But here's the thing, knowledge itself isn't good or bad. It's like money. A good person can use money to help others, while a bad person can use it to manipulate. The same goes for power. If you're someone who wants to improve your life, these lessons will help you, whether it's in business, relationships, or your personal development journey. Let's get into it. Law 1. Never outshine the master. Always make those above you feel superior. This law warns against showing too much power or intelligence too soon, as it can make those in control feel threatened. Instead, play the game wisely. Make them feel in charge while secretly positioning yourself for success. Look at Cleopatra, one of the most legendary rulers in history. She didn't seize power through brute force. She used strategy, charm, and intelligence. When dealing with powerful men like Julius Caesar and Mark Antony, she didn't challenge them head-on. Instead, she made them feel important while subtly influencing their decisions. She understood that making someone feel like they're in control is sometimes the best way to gain power yourself. The lesson, being the smartest or most capable person in the room isn't enough. You have to know how to make those in power feel secure while working your way up. Stay underestimated, stay strategic, and when the time is right, take your throne. Law 4. Always say less than necessary. The more you speak, the more you reveal, and the easier it is to make mistakes. Silence is a power move. When you talk too much, you give people clues about your thoughts, weaknesses, and strategies. But when you keep things mysterious, people become curious about you, and curiosity is influence. Think of Miranda Priestly from The Devil Wears Prada. She rarely raised her voice, never over-explained, and yet her mere presence commanded respect. Why? Because she made people work for her approval. She didn't waste words. When she spoke, it mattered. The lesson in conversations, the less you say, the more people will listen when you do speak. Keep your plans private and let your actions do the talking. Law 5. Guard your reputation with your life. Your reputation can open or close doors. Once it's damaged, it's hard to fix. People judge you before they even meet you, based on what they've heard. That's why it's crucial to protect your name at all costs. Reputation isn't just about how you see yourself, it's about how others perceive you. A great example is Blair Waldorf from Gossip Girl. She knew that in the world of high society, reputation was everything. The moment someone had dirt on her, she worked to control the narrative before it could ruin her image. She understood that power wasn't just about what's true, it's about what people believe to be true. The lesson, be mindful of how people perceive you. Don't let rumors, mistakes, or bad decisions define you. Manage your image before someone else does it for you. Law 6. Court attention at all costs. If no one notices you, you don't exist. In today's world, attention is currency. You could be the smartest, most talented person in the room, but if you blend into the background, no one will care. Standing out isn't about being loud, it's about being memorable. Think of Marilyn Monroe. She wasn't just beautiful, she understood the power of presence. It wasn't just her looks, it was the way she walked, the way she commanded attention without begging for it. Even decades after her death, she remains one of the most recognizable women in history. The lesson, if you want to be influential, visibility matters. Find a way to stand out authentically, whether in your career, social life, or personal brand. Law 16. Use absence to increase respect and honor. Sometimes, the best move is to step back. People take what's always available for granted, but when something is rare, it becomes valuable. This applies to your time, your energy, and even your presence. Look at Beyoncé. She doesn't flood social media with daily updates. When she does post or release music, the world stops to listen. Why? Because she's mastered the art of scarcity. By making herself less available, she's made her presence more powerful. The lesson, you don't need to be everywhere to be respected. You just need to be strategic with your presence. Law 25. Recreate yourself. You are not bound by the role society has given you. You can reinvent yourself at any time. Many people go through life stuck in identities that no longer serve them. But here's the truth. You can change at any time. The most powerful people in history created the versions of themselves that would succeed in their world. Look at Ella Woods from Legally Blonde. Everyone expected her to be nothing more than a fashion-obsessed blonde, but she proved them wrong by transforming herself into a top law student. She didn't let other people's expectations define her. She created her own story. The Lesson: you are not limited to who you used to be. Reinvention isn't about pretending. It's about evolving into the best version of yourself. Law 28. Enter action with boldness. Hesitation makes you look weak. If you want something, commit to it fully. People respect certainty. If you act unsure, the world treats you like you don't belong. But when you move with boldness, even if you're still figuring things out, people will believe in you. Look at Olivia Pope from Scandal. She didn't just hope people would listen to her. She commanded the room. Whether she was handling a crisis, managing a scandal, or navigating political power, she moved with absolute confidence. She didn't second-guess herself, and that made others trust her judgment. The lesson: even if you don't have all the answers, act like you do. Confidence is half the battle. Final thoughts. These laws aren't just theories. They work. If you understand them and apply them wisely, you can navigate the world in a way that benefits you, not by manipulating others, but by being aware of how power works and using it to level up. Which law resonated with you the most? Let me know in the comments. And if you found this useful, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next one. Bye!